Good afternoon, members of committee. We are now actually live on Guelph.ca, so I just wanted to make that clear. A little bit of a difference for members of the public that may be tuning in. Right now, the feed is being pushed through the city's YouTube feed. So if you're at guelph.ca/live, the two feeds that are on the screen, one is the Facebook feed. You'll see that that is blank, but the feed below that is live, and that is the public feed for this meeting. Obviously, as many of you are aware, much of this meeting will be, I'm assuming, discussed in closed given the subject matter of the CAO's performance evaluation. So I'll turn it back to you, Mr. Mayor, and you can begin and get started.
Okay, thank you to the clerk and welcome everyone, and sorry for that little bit of delay in making sure that we got everything up and running properly for the public as well as for us. So I'd like to call the meeting to order and just ask right off the top if there's any disclosure of pecuniary interest or any general nature thereof on the item in front of us. Hearing and seeing none. As was described by our clerk, the title of today's meeting is the Chief Administrative Officer Recruitment Selection and Performance Subcommittee. That's the group of us that are meeting here. And we're looking for a motion for consideration to move into closed meeting. It's under the Municipal Act, which is number 239, section 239, 2B and D of the Municipal Act related to personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees and labor relations or employee negotiations. And I was wondering if someone would be willing to move that for us to enter into closed. Thank you, Councillor Galler, and to Councillor O'Rourke, who's seconding. Sorry, I was just asked a question by the clerk. Yes, I did do this disclosures. There was none identified. And I was moved and seconded. Is there anything further on that? Not hearing or seeing any. So all in favor, please raise your hand in front of the camera for me. That is unanimous. And with that, to the public, we're going to just have a conversation in camera, which means private, about the matter. And when that is done, I do come back out into the public session to give a very high-level summary of what occurred. And so I will turn over to the clerk right now to walk us into that closed session so we can have that conversation.